matchup as a Cloud player.
What is a Cloud Ditto like? Do you just limit charge aggressively?
I think it's a lot of down tilt counter poking, up air to beat the down air, falling down, and like nair up air combos. Yeah,
Makes a lot of sense.
that's my take on the matchup.
I don't know if we're going to be seeing that matchup anytime soon, though. Ally does have a Cloud in his back pocket. It's going to be losers semifinals, and one of these top players is going home with 4th place.
Oh, Zinoto going for his trademark down throw into footstool. We actually saw him go for that on Amadongo as well, but didn't pan out either time. I think Ally's too ready for it. He just knows the level of rewards Zinoto's able to get from down throw, footstool, down air jab reset, nair, into whatever he wants.
You know, in a lot of ways, this feels like the friend matchup, right? Whenever you play against that friend so many times. So, you know, maybe you can throw out rankings for a moment and just figure out who really is playing with fire right now. Who's come and who's ready to bring it.
I think both of these guys want this way too badly to let their previous match history affect it at all. Although said match history is kind of close.
Extremely close.
Okay, Zinoto just looking to keep that juggle going, but Ally using Mario's massive mobility to avoid the landing traps that Diddy Kong really relies on to get those big damage follow-ups.
Such a gutsy play from Zinoto going for the monkey flip despite Ally charging the F smash. If Ally had perhaps pulled the trigger a second earlier, that could have spelled disaster for Zinoto. But right there, Ally so good at using all of the tools, even his opponents against them.
Yeah, stealing Diddy's banana and turning it on him is definitely such a huge part of taking this character out in like optimal top-level play.
We've seen him take sets from the best Diddy Kong on the planet.
I can't believe Ally just let Zinoto run up to him from like a quarter of a stage away and grab him right in the face without doing anything.
I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, there's no way he's going to do this. There's no way he's going to do this. Oh my god, I can't believe he actually did this.
I have to agree with you. That's probably what was going through Ally's head. Oh, and no rage going to let Zinoto survive that up smash.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Zinoto even managed to live after going through Ally's head, to be honest. It was ridiculous. 140 now on Zinoto, and forced to recover. He doesn't have any stage really to work with, and Ally's going to make the most of that back air on that platform, preventing Zinoto from even dropping down to contest some of that stage.
And super minimal extra credit going to make Zinoto maybe question his lead a little bit, not feel too confident in it, but Ally right out the gate, tacking on 40. Uncontested here. Oh, where is he going to go? Oh, I love the dash out from Zinoto, but Ally seemed to be ready for it. Just threw a grab right in his face. Absolutely no fear.
Yeah, you know, it's where's he going to go? Right into the hands of Ally. And Ally has just not let him go since there. I mean, this is Zinoto right now staring at 81% and counting. Ally sequence of up airs is pushing him closer to that triple-digit mark.
Zinoto should be getting a little nervous here. I mean, he shouldn't be getting nervous, but of course, you can't be too comfortable. And Ally, definitely the master of making you feel out of your zone.
Yeah, he makes you sweat. He puts the pressure on, and he never relents. As my co-caster Nightwing said, he steps on your throat, and he just never lets go.
Yeah, he really makes you feel dumb for all of your decisions, because it's like you do one thing twice in a row, and he's already all over it.
And Ally
there we go, though.
All over that first game, scooping that up. But this is a series that I truly believe will go to Game 5. Because of the player familiarity between the two, I think that they have it in them to be able to take this one all the way. But when we look at that as a whole, and when we look at a player like Zinoto, do you think he has the mental fortitude to be able to survive a set of that length?
I do, man. I really believe in Zinoto. He's had a couple really good performances at major tournaments, namely like Midwest Regionals, kind of waiting for his super breakout tournament. This could be the day, though.
This very well could be. He took, I believe, 4th place at the 2GG Mexico Saga, which is very respectable given the supreme level of talent that was there, and you can tell that he wants to do even better at this event.
I think he got 3rd, actually, taking out Hyuga in
you're right.
semis. Yeah, guy is on fire lately. Okay, just going to throw the banana out, but Town and City, very cruel stage.
Okay.
Taking it right away from him, just as it was born into this world.
And Ally, I'm liking that he's mixing it up, whether he's trying to space around options like the forward air, or if he wants to put the pressure on and try to scoop up Zinoto before he goes for the monkey flip. These grabs have been one of the reasons why he had such a commanding previous game, and it's great to see him continue that line of thought now.
Yeah, you can pretty much get a follow-up at any percent before 100 and even into the hundreds off of Mario's down throw on some characters. Diddy Kong not being any exception here. Ally with the ledge trump, but no, Zinoto very smart, waiting it out. Got his jump back because he re-grabbed the edge. Oh no, Ally!
Actually saving him with that super jump punch. That was such a critical error. Let's see how much it costs him. Zinoto with center stage, but Ally, he's been using that bear as a zone-breaking option so many times in this tournament.
Also, if Zinoto throws the banana prematurely, Ally can definitely just get it out of the way with a back air. And even if he does short hop back air and it completely misses, he's still able to throw out any other aerial of his choosing except forward air, and he can jump away to safety. Or he could just fastball to the ground and go right back in like he did right there, and it ended up being a 50-50 into the down throw up air, or from the down throw into the up air. But that's not even a 50-50. That's guaranteed, and Zinoto bringing it right back. Town and City giveth and taketh away.
I don't think I've laughed so much in the top 8 before, I'll be honest.
Definitely some funny stuff happening.
Yeah, there's some pretty wacky moments, to say the least. Ally, though, now in control of the banana peel. And that really does hinder Zinoto's gameplay a lot, given how driven he is and how much he gets off of knockdowns in particular.
Yeah, I like the way that Ally just hangs on to it and only uses it when he thinks it's actually going to work. But this time, Zinoto able to avoid the knockdown. Still going to eat a lot of damage off the grabs, though.
Such a huge call from Ally there with that forward smash. And he's, again, just coasting with this momentum.
I'm loving Ally's fade out into rush back in. But no, this time running into the banana. I guess Zinoto was realizing his tendency to do that. That kind of stops it cold.
Throw up air from Zinoto. And he's actually managed to take the lead in these last couple of exchanges. These wins in neutral have been adding up, allowing Zinoto to feel comfort for maybe the first time. But what Ally is so good at doing is extinguishing any feelings of comfort you may feel. The pressure back on Zinoto, both players frantically fighting for that 50-yard line.
Really love how Ally just keeps being ambiguous with his approaches. Run in, either roll back or run back, and Zinoto is falling for it at a pretty solid rate. However, he's got the percent advantage, and that means that even subconsciously, Ally knows he needs to be the initiator here.
Up smash from Zinoto. Oh, I thought for a second, because of Town City's Blast Zone properties, that would have been the game. Ally has a second chance here.
Okay, fading out after the up air, not going to get shield grab there. Zinoto knows that was his win condition, but I am puzzled as to how that missed. I guess he threw the grab a little bit early, and Ally didn't slip in with the proper range yet. Wow!
What even happened there? Zinoto, I felt that he was going to be stage spike, ends up getting right back onto the stage itself, and now it's Ally on the back foot, getting knocked down, but Zinoto failing to capitalize, and Ally is given another life. This man is looking like a cat right now.
Yeah, when Diddy Kong is on... Oh! Living! Oh, forward throw? Not quite enough.
Down to the wire between both of these players. Zinoto going straight for the ledge this time. These monkey flips that he's been doing trying to escape Ally have not been working out. Ally picking up on Zinoto's defensive options and punishing him before he can even land.
Also, speaking to that lack of a wall spike there, when Diddy Kong is on his barrels, he has different properties and can't actually beat regular wall spike.
Oh, that's very true.
Yeah, it's super tricky, and that actually allowed Zinoto to keep living or not having to... No way! No way. You won't do it. You won't. He will. He's going to bust out the Palutena. He's putting out the fist, man. This
makes no sense. I mean, Ally being from Canada has experience against Ice Ninja, who is regarded as one of the best Palutena mains in the world. I mean, do you think that it's Zinoto maybe clocking out, or is this just the Hail Mary at the end of the game?
I really don't think he should feel like he has to clock out. Those last two games were super close. At least the last one was way too close for comfort. But Ally and Zinoto actually don't live anywhere near each other. Toronto and Montreal are quite far away.
Oh, that's true. That's definitely true when we're talking about Ally and Ice Ninja.
Right. So I don't know how many times they've actually met in bracket or even played friendlies. I think there could be a little bit of an inexperience factor here for Ally.
It also might be because he wants to pick a character who can win the air-to-air joust, right? We have a character like Palutena who does possess invulnerability on options like the back air.
Though pretty much everything else I like Diddy Kong better for.
Yeah.
Zinoto's Palutena looking pretty clean, though, and Ally possibly devoid of an answer here. I'm very surprised that he went for down throw up B the first time he got a grab. Palutena doesn't have any fast option that can cheesily get her out of Mario's combos. But this time, Ally's like, you know what? I'm just going to take the maximum stuff. I am pretty sure that Palutena won't be able to sneak out of this.
I think that maybe Zinoto here is trying to bank on the increased range that he gets with Palutena. The issue with that, though, is Ally is so superb with shield stops and spacing in general that I don't see the strategy really playing out in his factor.
Right. I mean, it would seem like she has more range because she's got a staff, but, I mean, most of those moves are pretty slow. Either way, Zinoto going to pick the first stock up, and this is really exciting the crowd, and kind of me too, man.
I'll be honest, I counted Zinoto out. It looked like he wasn't ready for it, but again, being a player with such incredible fundamentals, it makes sense why he's so effortlessly able to not only swap, but actually take the lead against Ally here.
I'm so surprised that of all the characters in the game, this was the secondary he busted out to try to deal with Ally in a top 4 match at a huge tournament. But hey, it's working out for him.
For now, at the very least, Ally poised on taking the stock. The Bear's a good start. He's going to need another one to close things out.
Almost with the ill snipe, but Zinoto saving his second jump. How's he going to get back down? Okay. Gets it done, but Ally with another chance here.
You know, I just realized that the recovery might be another reason why he switched. Because of that teleport, Ally's going to have a harder time getting these edge guards that he was doing so efficiently in the first 2 games. Everything's starting to come together for Zinoto, but you can be sure that Ally is also assembling all the pieces of this puzzle, despite the deficit.
I cannot believe that Zinoto is turning it up this hard with Palutena right now. Back throw, will that kill? No.
This Midwest crowd exclaiming. They cannot believe that their hero is surviving, but again, Ally, he's so on point with these air dodge reads, and he's been able to cash out so consistently in this series.
Definitely would have loved to see a Rage up smash kill Mario at like 75%, but not going to happen, at least not yet. Still definitely some opportunities for Zinoto to build Rage, but how is he going to land these kill moves is the question. Palutena definitely struggles to take stocks away from her opponents. She's really good at holding down the fort and not letting anyone in. But when it's her turn to be the aggressor, I'm not sure I like her too much.
Yeah, I like Palutena more so in doubles where you have a teammate maybe throw an opponent into your beam of light. But you're right, he's going to need to make a serious read to close this out.
Yeah, he took the first stock with up air, which is... Well, he took the second stock with up air too. Okay.
Zinoto's face just screams, I can't believe that actually worked. And I don't think anyone in the venue or anyone watching at home could either. Ally actually losing to Zinoto's Palutena. Now, will he be sticking with the Palutena because he won here? Or is he afraid that Ally may have gotten too much of a download?
I don't know. Is this like an everybody gets one kind of thing? Or is this like, screw it, I'm all in?
Oh, it looks like it's an all-in option. We're going to Smashville for game number 2, and we're not seeing character swaps from either sides.
I don't think we're going to see Ally divert from Mario, but I mean, I would never have thought I'd see Zinoto pick a character that wasn't Diddy Kong at this level of bracket. So everyone's full of surprises today. Let's see, though. Are we going to get the 0 to death from Ally? Oh, maybe not.
Maybe not taking that little bit of damage. Just a little bit. And very nearly getting the spike on top of that as well. Now we're seeing Zinoto's turn to play. He's starting to tack on some damage of his own. But like you touched on, Max, how is he going to finish? We saw the up airs being effective, but you have to know that Ally is keyed in on those KO options now.
Yeah, he's definitely not going to try to challenge Palutena from above anymore, which you really shouldn't challenge any character from above, but perhaps the low-tierness of his opponent was a little bit deceiving. Wow, stop jumping, Ally. That's the only way you can really die in this matchup.
I mean, that's how he's been able to get so many of his approaches. Oh, trying to go for a down smash, and Ally retorting with a down smash of his own, taking the stock. And again, we see Zinoto potentially on the last stock that he plays in this tournament.
That was some real Four Glory stuff, man. Smash attack, roll behind, down smash, roll behind, down smash.
I didn't know or think that Palutena could land these up airs after these grabs so easily. Is it mistakes from Ally on DI?
No, down throw forward air is almost always guaranteed. Up air at the higher percent is kind of like a 50-50 on the air dodges, but still, it's not quite as guaranteed as some other characters' grab follow-ups. Wow. That only does 8%. That looks like it should do way more. And it hits really hard, too. It's so much knockback. Surprised to see it has such low damage.
It just caresses you to death. That's
right? Just tickles you until you faint. Oh, my God. Zinoto, though.
Man, yeah, you're right. You know, these little pokes and tickles that he's doing, have been paying off, but he was behind so much at the beginning that it's again such a huge step. What a play from Ally, closing that set off with a beautiful spike, and he's advancing to that top 3 as Zinoto takes 4th place at Smash and Splash 2016.
I was like, where is he going with this Trump here? Like, what's the play? What's he going to do? I see him jumping out, facing forward. I'm like, wait, no. He's not going to. Oh, my. He really just did. And Ally clutching it out. Going to get his run back versus Ned here in Losers Finals. Who